Superintendent of Fauquier County Public Schools with another additional 1 hour question. This week's hard question came from a staff member at the last teacher advisory meeting, and it was related to snow makeup days. And the question is, in the next ACES meeting, can you please ask Dr. Jeck to explain how snow makeup days work? Why isn't bank time used before built-in or other makeup days? If bank time is not used, is the calendar adjusted so we get out of school earlier at the end of the year? So here's the answer. We are in the education business, and we want to protect instructional time to the best of our ability. So like many school divisions, we front load our makeup days with actual built-in makeup days as opposed to bank days. So the idea there is if you miss a day of instruction because of weather, you're trading it for another day of instruction. Okay, a day that may have been designated as a holiday or something else, parent-teacher conference day or whatever. You're trading an instructional day for another instructional day. You're not doing that with a bank day. You're basically trading an instructional day for a free day, a freebie. Our philosophy is that we want to protect instruction to the best of our ability, and hence we do it this way. And it also maximizes the number of days students have in the classroom prior to standardized testing or exams, what have you, at the end of the semester. So that's the answer to that. Also, just keep in mind, often, built-in makeup days occur, like one in December, one in January, one in February. If you use bank days first because of snow, then you're losing the opportunity to utilize one of those days, for example, if that makes sense. Since most inclement weather occurs in February, middle to end of February, it's often the case in Fauquier County anyway. That's not always the case, but typically that's the case. But I did want to mention this to you. At tonight's school board meeting, I'm going to be making a recommendation to the school board that's kind of unusual. It's February 27th. We've missed 1 day of school. That makeup day is May 31st. So the last day of school had been May 30th. Now it's May 31st, which is a half day. Just looking at the 10-day, 30-day outlook, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting any, I'm going to knock on wood here, any inclement weather in the form of snow in the next 2-3 weeks. So I think we're going to be in good shape as far as not missing any more days. So as a result, I'm making a recommendation to the school board tonight that we have a full day of school on March 15th, which has been scheduled in the calendar as a parent-teacher conference day, and no school day for students. I'm going to request that become a full instructional day for students, and that it replace the last 2 days of school, which are May 30th and 31st, which are 2 half days. So basically what I'm recommending is we go to school on the 15th. That replaces the last 2 days of school, so that makes the last day of school May 26th. And that would actually make May 25th and 26th half days. So it's different, it's unusual, but this is sort of a nice problem to have. We're still going to have more instructional days than we've had at least in the last 7 years as a result. So it is a little different, but I think it's a good move. And I'll also point out that any families that have already made plans for March 15th, all you need to do is notify your school, your child's school, that you'd already made plans on that day. So I know I'd heard from at least one that we're going to be doing a college visit on that day. That's an excused absence anyway, but if you've already made plans on that day, just notify your child's school, and that day will be marked as a excused absence. So stay tuned. We'll see what the school board says tonight at the meeting, but if it's approved, then the last day of school will be May 26th. All right, thanks very much. Have a good day.